Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Folge Let's Play NBA 2K18. Momentan ist in dem Spiel gar nichts knapp. Wir führen mit 19 Punkten. Das kann sich in der zweiten Hälfte natürlich noch ändern. Wir hoffen aber natürlich nicht, dass es sich noch ändert. Zu meiner ersten Hälfte 29 Punkte, ein Rebound, 3 Assists. Ist ganz ordentlich, Trefferquote etwa 50%. Leider gab es einen Foul, aber damit kann ich leben. Und jetzt sind wir gespannt, wie es in der zweiten Hälfte weitergeht. Ich wünsche euch ganz viel Spaß dabei und gebe ab an die Sideline. Ab zu David Aldridge. David, bitte.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at DJ in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and through two quarters, he's been lights out. And you know he's going to look to add to those totals.
And defensively, hard to force him out of the rhythm at this point because he has a number of ways with which he can beat you.
Booker and Warren on the perimeter. Chandler out there with Williams, and it's Bledsoe in at the point. So that's who Earl Watson starts the second half with. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it three.
You got to hit Eric Bledsoe extra hard to prevent that type of scoring opportunity. Just too physical as a point guard.
And Brent, over the course of the last few seasons, we've seen Bledsoe move into more of a playmaking role.
Well, I think at the point guard position, you need to be a vocal leader. That's something that the coaching staff has continued and encouraged him to do. There's a lot of young players around him, and sometimes that guidance can help you be a little more consistent throughout the course of a 48-minute game. Just watch Eric Bledsoe out there and just the athleticism that he can play with at that position. Seems like he's still getting stronger and faster every year. He's got tremendous burst and tremendous power. Tough for opposing point guards to match that kind of physicality.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Warren kicks to Bledsoe. And the officials call a traveling violation. Most of the season completed, a good picture developing as to the top rookies in the league. So let's take a look now at the race for Rookie of the Year. You look at DJ, he's been up there with the best of the class, and at number 4 on their list, you know he's performed at a very high level all season long.
And with only 3 of his fellow rookies sitting ahead of him, maybe there's still time for him to kind of make enough noise and move up.
I hope so. It might be asking just a bit too much. He'd have to do something really extraordinary for that to happen.
There's the triple. It's not going to go for him. Now the Suns take it the other way. And for Bledsoe, it is said that he greatly improved his diet since establishing himself in the league.
Well, I like the fact that Eric Bledsoe has taken this a lot more seriously. Of course, he's a very physical player, plays the point guard position, and with that kind of taxing work on your body, best thing you could do is make sure you fuel it up for that kind of action. And this is why Blake Griffin appears on your highlight reel on a nightly basis, loves rising up for the alley-oop.
And the replay presented by Under Armour. Unleash chaos, giving us the chance to enjoy that alley-oop all over again. And the foul called on DJ. That'll be his second foul of the game. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. And here's Booker from the arc. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 3 assists tonight. DJ kicks to Williams. And again, the Clippers good for 2. The Suns trail by 20. Booker outside. He feeds it to Bledsoe. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. And Brent, of course, you started your career with the Clippers and played for him for several seasons. Looking back, do you have a moment that you describe as your favorite with that team?
I think my favorite moment, Kevin, was playing a game against the Phoenix Suns and ended up being a very close and competitive contest. And I ended up making a game winner against the Suns. But the coolest part about it was after the game when Charles came by, as I was making my way out of the arena, and came over and said, "Nice job, Rook." I appreciated that very much.
And the first one drops.
Well, the leadership that Bledsoe keeps stepping further and further into, this is a guy you can count on to take and make big shots.
Bledsoe hits them both.
It has to be, for a lot of teams, a fearsome part of their roster. This Clipper team having both Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan as their starters, both all-star caliber players. If they go unchecked, these two guys can go on a run.
Suns trail by 18. From 17 feet out. No good from Booker.
Well, I like the shot selection. I don't like the shot result. Won't happen much.
Williams with the steal. Booker against Williams. Suns moving the ball around. Williams passes to Booker. The dish to Bledsoe. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. They shoot again, and so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
This is where size helps Chandler out tremendously. He knows he's got the upper hand in there and great at going into the contact.
For Phoenix, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
The first one falls. And with the Clippers, they do have that amazing 4-5 tandem. One of the best combinations of dunking big men ever on a team.
Well, they certainly are one of the more exciting combinations of forward and center, consistently getting above the rim and maybe taking the heart out of you with the way they get up there and finish so many lobs and demoralize your defense.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And it's fair to say, Tyson Chandler, not the player he once was, but still a fantastic rebounder and eats up space and does everything you want from a big man.
Yeah, tonight his shot's been a bit off, but still, they lead the game.
Warren dishes to Booker. With nobody on him, he parries the jumper. Booker's got 14 points for the game.
Booker shooting the ball immediately off the pass. Defense, really no chance.
And with Chandler, Greg, he still rebounds at a fantastic rate, even though he's the team veteran. As long as he gets minutes, he'll get you some boards.
And part of that is because he's always been one of the smarter rebounders in our league. Just aware of how to set up and track the basketball after the shot goes up. And he makes great use of his length and strength.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And I like this timeout. You're getting terrible rim protection right now.
Well, you got to ask your team to give you a little bit more effort because there's just not a lot of fire on the defensive end.
And Phoenix making a change here. Ben's checked in. And we have some time now to show you which rookies have the greatest impact offensively over the course of the last month. DJ number 1.
And those numbers have started to set him apart offensively from most of the other rookies in the league.
Well, that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
Stolen by Warren. Here's Bledsoe.
What a superb athlete, Eric Bledsoe, getting up big time.
Clippers leading by 14. DJ kicks to Williams. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. That one doesn't drop.
And that was almost one for the highlights. The long distance alley-oop, just a fraction off the mark.
A 3 from Warren. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. A nice shot by Gallinari.
And that paints a pretty good picture as to why the lead is as big as it is right now.
Here's Bledsoe. 14 points for him. Len passes to Booker. Shoots from the baseline, and that one comes up a bit short. Los Angeles has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Williams inside, defended by Booker. The wing three, a miss from DJ.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Now here's Bledsoe. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Over in the corner, Williams from the arc. Len grabs the board. Len's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bledsoe kicks to Booker. With the floater, he takes it up and lays it in. Booker's got 7 now in this quarter.
Booker has a bit of that Klay Thompson in him. It feels like when he gets going like this, he can be very, very dangerous.
Out to Gallinari. Passes it to DJ. Here's Griffin. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
We know that Blake Griffin gives you a lot offensively, but he's a very heady player, even when not putting up the shot. He can cut well, moves to open spaces on the floor, and he has a great eye for what's going on around him. A terrific passer as a power forward.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And you talk about Griffin and his passing. I remember last season watching him, Brent, throw a behind-the-back, between-the-legs assist to a baseline cutter. Wow.
Well, your memory is rock solid, Kevin. I remember that play as well, and he's certainly in the conversation as being one of the best passing big men in the league. Has always put up big assist numbers, and some of the things that he can do, especially on the break, handling the basketball, can be just as impressive as a Blake Griffin dunk.
Bledsoe lays it up and banks it in. Bledsoe's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And a shot by Wells, no good.
Well, even though he missed, you like seeing him taking that kind of shot. The defense must be better.
Here's Delaney. 6 points for him. Back to Bazemore. Fires from deep. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Reed's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Outside Griffin. Wells in the corner. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. 9 points for Shammy Wells. Suns trail by 16. Bledsoe kicks to Delaney. Bazemore for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Griffin's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Teodosic. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
2 shots. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Phoenix making some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And Tyler Hugh is subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. The Clippers also making some changes. Harrell comes in for Reed. And it's Rivers in for Wells. Both shots good from the stripe.
It's hard to imagine a team playing faster than Houston or Golden State, but the Suns actually do that. They push the pace. Phoenix, the 2nd highest paced team in the league last season. This team, like many other Suns teams, wants to get out and run up and down. Use those young legs to find scoring opportunities.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Griffin can't get it to go in. Suns trail by 16. Delaney kicks to Ulis. Here's a screen by Chris. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And for the Clippers, they have had some success certainly over the last decade. Still, Brent, it's always going to be a battle for this team to fight for the love of the city of Los Angeles against the Lakers.
Yeah, Kevin, I just feel like that's never going to happen. It's a Laker town in Los Angeles, and even over the course of the past few seasons where the Clippers have had more wins and more success and more deeper runs into the playoffs, the Lakers still run the town.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for the Suns. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Clippers leading by 14. And the pass to Teodosic. Back to Beverly. Harrell setting the pick for Beverly. Down low. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Yep, that one goes. And that's now 10 points for Josh Jackson.
And you got to admire the speed of Jackson. He's a nightmare in the open floor. Just has a knack for being in the right place at the right time.
Now here's Griffin. He's got 9. Picked by Harrell. Pass to Teodosic. Off target with his 3. Suns trail by 12. Here's Delaney. 8 points for him. Chris with it. Back to Delaney. Clock at 4. There's a screen by Chris. Delaney no good. And Los Angeles guys shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Picked by Harrell. And here's Beverly. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And it's Harrell missing.
I get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
And Chris throws it down.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
I just think it was a matter of getting recomposed, altering their game plan just a little bit. They look completely in sync now.
Here's Griffin. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
Well, a tip of the cap to the coaching staff here. They're recognizing how well he's playing, so the game plan has been built around it.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Clippers leading by 10. Feeds to Beverly. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Griffin inside. Chandler on him. Kept alive.
I think the defense made an impact on that play, making the shooter feel a bit uncomfortable on release.
Jackson kicks to Delaney. There's a screen by Chris. Back to Jackson. Trying his luck deep. And no good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Jackson against Rivers, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
From the outset of Austin Rivers' career, it seemed like he never was quite comfortable. That is until just this last year, where he played consistently well coming off the bench for the Los Angeles Clippers. Seems to be a completely different player as he's found his niche in the league.
And he makes the first. Well, if you look at when things changed for Rivers, really it was the 2016 playoff series against the Blazers.
It was interesting. Even though the team lost, he played great, and I think that was a huge shot of adrenaline and confidence in his game, that he could consistently find that kind of effort and offense if he stepped out on the floor with the right mindset.
Suns trail by 12. There's a screen by Chris. Here's Delaney. He's got 8. And it's Chris in the corner. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Clippers leading by 12. Over in the corner, Beverly. Jordan with the screen on Jackson. Three-pointer. And DJ with the basket on the assist by Rivers. Rivers has got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, he's got a baton in the right hand as he's orchestrating what's going on. A maestro, if you will.
Now, here's Ulis. Pass to Delaney. Here's a screen by Chris. Delaney kicks to Chris. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Clippers shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Now the feed to DJ. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Well, he should be playing this game with an apron on because he's cooking right now.
Now, here's Ulis. Defense right on him. Here's Delaney. No good again that time. Up in time. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll return shortly. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Suns trail by 18, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Griffin and Jordan, the front court. Rivers out there with DJ, and it's Gallinari in at the small forward position.
I mean, letting that guy shoot freely from out there, he's going to destroy you from the perimeter if you do that.
The 3. Chandler with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. Tremendous effort. I mean, this guy has already cracked double digits on the backboard.
But rooting out guys for his position and then outworking them, so you add fundamentals with the effort. Leader by example.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. And it's Chris in the corner. And that comes off the assist by Ulis.
I'd love to see the resolve from an offensive player after a disappointing first half. He's been terrific here in the second.
Kicks it to DJ. He dishes it to Rivers. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
We always speak about what Griffin can do for you on offense with the basketball. Just gives you so much with his ability to face up or go to the basket. Very hard to contain in a one-on-one situation.
Two shots.
First one falls for him. And with Griffin's ability to put it on the floor, he's a threat from anywhere in the half-court set.
Well, if they hesitate even for a second to help out, it's just too late. One step from Blake Griffin, and he can get to the rim. So much work he's put in during the offseason to become a more well-rounded offensive player, and he's certainly doing those things on a consistent basis.
Blake Griffin hits them both.
Well, Griffin every night is a double-double threat.
Suns trail by 17. Ulis dishes to Chandler. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Jackson setting the pick here for Ulis. Back to Jackson. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And you can see now Jackson starting to shoot that shot with ease. A lot of confidence now flowing through the young fella.
Now here's Griffin. Rivers kicks to DJ. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. DJ's got 44. Suns have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Dishes to Booker. Over Rivers. Rebound by the Clippers. Griffin's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And a wide open look for DJ. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Eulis kicks to Booker. Williams against Griffin. Right side, Williams. On the wing, Booker. He's guarded by Rivers. Again, the miss by Booker.
Oh, you just relish those kind of opportunities, and the defense got lucky, but they need to guard that area of the floor a little bit better.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, on the defensive end, this is a joke. The lack of awareness is exactly why this team is so far behind.
And the Suns call time here. Hey, Greg, when you look at all the dunks that DeAndre Jordan has on his resume, it's pretty impressive.
And Jordan, I feel, is even underrated with his dunking ability. Very agile. You can see that in warm-ups as well as the dunk contest. His unmatched power when attacking the rim, really unprecedented. He may be the best athlete in the league.
T.J. Warren, he's checked in for the Suns. Eric Bledsoe comes in for Eulis. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Williams is checked in. Williams in the post, defended by Griffin. Williams can't get it to go.
Oh, and the D did not make that any easier. Can't fault the shooter for missing. That's a tough shot.
Jordan with a screen on Booker. Here's Griffin. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Bledsoe outside. Chandler with the screen on Williams. Here's Booker. Looking to end the run. Outside for Bledsoe. And the Suns miss again.
Well, the D looks like they're laying off just a little bit. He made 1 3 in the first half, but they're still daring him to shoot, and he can't make them pay for it.
The tenacity, the attention to detail, it's why these guys are in complete control.
It seems like they've been at it on both ends tonight. Tremendous all-around play from them. Has them up quite a bit here.
Now here's Bledsoe. And here's Booker from the arc. Again, the miss by Booker.
Yeah, momentum right now is against them. They're just going to have to figure out a way to ride this one out.
Got to be some consideration here for a different rotation because the matchups right now just not favorable.
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. He kicks to Chandler. Williams against Booker. Gallinari with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Gallinari leading the charge. He feeds it to DJ. Jordan the screen. Right side Griffin. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Jordan's got 4 points now in the quarter. Now here's Bledsoe. Chandler is screen to stop the drought. No good from Bledsoe.
Yeah, and something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Well, being aggressive is one thing, but aggression with control is another, and you need both elements working together.
Now here's Bledsoe. Danilo Gallinari unable to get his last shot to go. Chandler is screen. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Bledsoe's got 11 in the second half.
And Bledsoe just becoming more and more of a scorer in this league and more comfortable in that role.
The 3, and it's DJ missing. The Suns shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Here's Warren. Some solid defense from Gallinari for Los Angeles. They've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. Los Angeles with another miss. The Suns shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. That doesn't go either for Bledsoe. The Clippers shooting an efficient 53% from the field. DJ passes to Griffin. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
So, Brent, less than 0.1% of NBA fans bother to vote for the All-Star game. Do you think the league should devise a different way to choose the players for that big mid-season event?
I'd really like, again, this is an area, Kevin, that the league has done a great job of being a bit progressive with the way they've changed the All-Star balloting. 50% of the vote now going to the fans, 25% to the players, and 25% to the media. It's a way to make sure that guys who are having tremendous seasons are recognized both by their peers and their media rather than the fans getting ahead of some marketing scheme. So this has been addressed.
Perfect. Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Alex Len's checked in for Chandler. Mirza Teletovic comes in for Alan Williams. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Warren. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And Alex Len, the 5th overall pick from the 2013 draft, is with all young centers, Brent. He took some time to adjust to the league.
Well, he will turn 25 years old during the season, so you wonder if Phoenix's style of play is something that ends up winning out rather than what Alex Len provides for you in terms of his size, his ability down low to block shots and maybe score some points. But he's a center that still has potential.
Harrell, he's checked in for Blake Griffin.
One shot, gentlemen.
That free throw good from Reed. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Booker dishes to Bledsoe. Connects from three-point range. Bledsoe's got 5 points in the quarter.
Shooting off the pass, that means Bledsoe set himself early and was ready to let it fly.
Harrell kicks to DJ. The Clippers getting another chance here. And that one's good. Teodosic.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Now here's Bledsoe. Brett, if your team won't be competing for a championship, talk about the balance between giving your first-round picks or young players the playing time they need to develop against making them earn their minutes. That's a very fragile movement back and forth.
I agree, Kevin. Such a tight rope to walk because you don't want to upset veterans on your team who still want to go out and compete on a nightly basis. And you also want to make sure that your rookies just aren't opening the door for them to go out and do whatever it is they want to do on the floor because of your team's situation. So I think that's where the communication between the coach and the staff and how it is that the player is developing, you just don't dole out the minutes for that player's progression.
Len grabs the board. Phoenix has gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Bazemore, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Mirza Teletovic. That'll be his second foul of the game. Tyler Ulis is checked in for the Suns.
Tyler Ulis.
And Los Angeles guys shooting fairly well in the fourth, around 48%. Pick by Harrell. DJ kicks to Wells. Here's Teodosic from downtown. Bazemore grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
How about the interior game? Eric Bledsoe, with that size and that width as a point guard, scoring inside. There he is, the product out of Kelford, North Carolina. Kent Bazemore has come a very long way during his short time in the NBA. Speaking of Kelford, that's got to be one of those places where everybody knows who you are, and Bazemore has that easygoing vibe when you get a chance to meet him.
One shot. One shot.
And hard scrabble beginnings for Bazemore. Winners without heat. His mom worked 3 jobs to support the family. But what a success story for Kent Bazemore.
Yeah, an incredible story. You can see the work ethic that Kent Bazemore has and how those things have paid off for him. This is a guy who went undrafted, waited for an opportunity, and then pounced on it. The thing is with Kent Bazemore now, are you the type of player who wants to spend the money that you've earned, or do you want to earn the money that you've been given?
And so here are the Clippers. The Suns getting the bucket. Drains it from beyond the arc. 12 points for Shammy Wells.
After not having a 3 during the first half, he's made 2 now, the second half, and he looks hungry for more.
Now here's Bledsoe. Tight defense on him. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Los Angeles guys shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Wells kicks to Harrell. Lets it go. And it's DJ missing. Phoenix has gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Now Ulis. There's the dish to Len. Bledsoe kicks to Len. And the dunk by Len.
The coaching staff has to like that ball movement, and it began with Bledsoe.
Passes it to Harrell. Gets a hand on it.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's it. That's good passing down low. He's good at working the ball deep into the post.
Out to the right wing. From deep. And DJ with the basket on the assist by Harrell. DJ's got 52 points.
A split-second decision from DJ on the catch-and-shoot jump shot. That's a sign of a player with the right mindset, ready to fire.
Len, good.
Commending the unselfish play there. What vision on that pass.
And there's the pass to Wells. Feeds it to DJ. And it's off from three-point range. And for the Suns, they're shooting 40% from the field.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And reaching an impressive milestone on the year, this will be win number 60. And guys, they have played so well this season. I think pretty much any given night they've come in with that swagger and attitude, and they've really backed it up.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for DJ.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
You can't get it to go, and Phoenix will come the other way. Ulis with it to the inside. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Just active defensively here, being extremely disruptive.
Like the aggressiveness and a great effort just to get a hand on it.
Booker with no one around. Good on the triple.
And that is countless off-season drilling with that kind of footwork to get that separation.
Gallinari outside. Pass to Wells. The feed to DJ. Kicks it to Gallinari. Beyond the arc. No good there. So the Clippers winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just...
Also die 50-Punkte-Marke habe ich wieder geknackt. Vor allem sehr erfreulich 9 Assists, das ist richtig gut. 3 Rebounds, ist auch in Ordnung. 4 Fouls ist ein bisschen viel, aber gut, muss ich mit leben. Spannend wird es gleich, wenn wir gucken mal auf die Rookie of the Year Wertung. Ob es da jetzt schon fürs Treppchen reicht. Ob wir auf Platz 3 gekommen sind, das sehen wir jetzt gleich. Erstmal 11.875 Punkte einsammeln. Was sicherlich nicht die beste Wertung ist, aber auch gut ist. Wir gucken mal, was sich auch noch in den Punkten getan hat. Da dürfen wir jetzt die 18 knacken. Genau, 18,1 pro Spiel im Schnitt.
Well, that basket must have looked as big as a rain barrel tonight. How did you keep that offensive flow going all game?
You know, honestly, DA, you know, I don't know how all those shots went in. I mean, you know, my teammates, they just kept looking out for me every trip down the floor, and, you know, I just didn't want to let them down, so I just kept shooting. You know, if it weren't for them, I definitely would not have scored as much as I did. So, you know, I love playing with these guys.
Well, I'm sure the feeling's mutual. Congrats on the win, guys.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.
Schauen wir mal, ob ich auch Player of the Game geworden bin. Das sehen wir jetzt gleich. Gab auf jeden Fall ordentlich Punkte. 52 Punkte, 9 Assists, 3 Rebounds.
Hold up, sir. The payphone you looking for is down the hall.
What you talking about, boo-boo?
Man, all them dimes you was tossing tonight. I knew you was looking for a payphone. Man, oh, wait, I forgot. You young kids don't know what a payphone is, do you?
I know what a payphone is, boo-boo, but we use cell phones now, old man.
Oh, you got jokes. Okay. Old enough to be your daddy.
You made everybody better tonight, DJ.
Yeah, like me. Buckets! I'm dropping buckets!
Sammy, you got a nice voice.
Thanks, coach. Hey, you think it's good enough for a record deal? He always laughing. I just don't understand.
Nee, scheinbar gibt es heute kein Interview. Wir gucken mal, was haben wir denn hier? Eine Nachricht von Brian. Oh, die können wir eigentlich mal wieder spenden. Wir sind doch nett. Nee, war nur ein Witz. Wenn da mehrere Schecks auf mich warten, na dann. Was für Danger. Ja, danke. Die Angela Russell. Und dann gehen wir mal die Schecks noch schnell holen. Warum auch nicht. Ich kann nur sagen, wenn euch das Video gefallen hat, lasst einen Daumen hoch da. Ihr dürft auch sehr, sehr gerne kommentieren. Und wenn ihr es noch nicht abonniert habt, dann abonniert es doch einfach. Vergesst aber nicht, die kleine Glocke neben dem Abonnieren-Button zu drücken, denn nur dann bekommt ihr alles mit, was bei uns im Kanal so abgeht. Und schaut doch mal vorbei auf Facebook, facebook.com/dzfmgaming oder im Kanalbanner hier auf YouTube unten rechts, da wo die ganzen Partner stehen, einfach draufklicken. Da bekommt ihr nämlich News aus der Szene, Tipps und Tricks, Guides, Tests und auch immer mal wieder ein Gewinnspiel. Lohnt sich also auch mal da vorbeizuschauen. Und wenn euch NBA 2K18 gefällt, dann schaut mal in die Videobeschreibung. Da findet ihr den Link, wo ihr das Spiel besonders günstig kaufen könnt. Und bevor ich es vergesse, gucken wir jetzt nochmal schnell in die Rookie-Wertung. Ob wir es da jetzt auf Platz 3 geschafft haben in den Award-Candidates. Immer noch Platz 4, aber das ist ganz, ganz eng. Also ich komme immer näher ran an Lonzo Ball. Der dürfte inzwischen ziemlich gleichgestellt mit mir sein, denn die Assists pro Spiel gehen bei mir immer weiter hoch. Und auch die Rebounds per Game gehen immer weiter hoch. Die Punkte sowieso. Die Steals und die Blocks, da lege ich jetzt nicht so den großen Wert drauf. Das ist auch nicht meine Aufgabe, da bin ich ganz gut aufgestellt. Also ich denke, da geht noch was. Da könnte noch was gehen, zumal ja die anderen auch eher, wenn ich das richtig sehe, verlieren als zu gewinnen in ihren Wertungen. Schauen wir mal, wie sich das noch entwickelt. So, aber jetzt gehen wir nur noch zum Abschluss zum Brian. Der hat ja Schecks für uns da. Und wenn ihr euch jetzt wundert, dass hier eine Happy Holiday steht, ja, diese Folge habe ich tatsächlich kurz nach Weihnachten aufgenommen. Ich produziere ja also gerade die täglichen Serien vor. Das kann man einfach nicht live machen. So, dann wollen wir mal gucken, wie viel wir diesmal kassieren dürfen.
What's up, Brian? Said you have something for me?
I do indeed. Here you go.
Nice, man.
Das ist aber nur ein Check. Oh ja, das wäre aber ein bisschen...
Hashtag cats.
Oh.
Hashtag hilarious. Hashtag why do they hate cucumbers?
Das wäre ein bisschen viel zum Verschenken gewesen, glaube ich. Naja, für heute war es das. Im Abspann könnt ihr jetzt auf die linke Seite des Bildschirms klicken für Tipps aus dem Kanal, auf die rechte Seite für die komplette NBA 2K18 Playlist Und in der Mitte, da könnt ihr uns abonnieren. Ich sage tschüss und macht's gut. Bis morgen.